The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. For the rest of the ball game, take the 3, be happy, and move on.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen for Hall. He's got room past the 30. Down the left sideline. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. To the 36-yard line. Stop there. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cobb. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. They'll run with Hall. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers. A 5 points and take a first-quarter lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you know, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 2nd down, Swift. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Hurts. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. To throw is Rodgers. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Randall Cobb, 50 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Hurts.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Touchdown, Eagles!
Devontae Smith receiving in from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it second down and 11. Rodgers now to throw. There's Hall bringing in another one. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
That's good for an Eagle.
But first down, Hurts.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas got 58 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here, got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Flush to his right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. That run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he's going to come up well short as they run up to stop him at the 16. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They throw it out right complete.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Swift. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here's Hurts to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. A great play there with a second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are once again back in front.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
On first down, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Incompletions, and now just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up the blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Rodgers to throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catches. He's dropped at the 42. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10. Here's Rodgers.
And check down, complete to Hall.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing it on second down. This time it's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They'll run with Hall.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He gets a line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing now is Rodgers.
A Short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On play action, it's Rodgers.
And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't hold it in.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll get this to Lazard. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Burt sets up to throw it.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it.
Game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only get to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Change the look.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
On play action, Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Jets have retaken a third-quarter lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Scott on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line.
He'll throw from the gun.
This will be caught by Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Hurts.
This will be caught once again by Brown.
And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as he'll get this down to the 41.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith.
They're all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Open man, he's got him. And Smith for the touchdown.
Devontae Smith
from 13 yards out.
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry it.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
They go play action with Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Steps away to his left. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Throwing is Hurts. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
There he goes, left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Paul want to give up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this a few times in this game. Offensive linemen able to keep leverage and able to keep people away. Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Now it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case,
and Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Here's Rodgers.
And check down, complete to Hall.
And he is out of bounds inside the 45. Will still lead to a fourth down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts, I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
This type of running back, I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And the Jets first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Hall again.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
To throw is Rodgers.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
One more time with Hall.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This is third and goal. They'll try to run with Hall.
He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Zerline now for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
The score, Jets 35, Eagles 31.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Scott on the return out of the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Boston Scott, he's inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got more time.
PAT, and it would appear barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come from behind victory. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive. This is 1st and 10.
They'll start to the 34. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Close. The game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.